How you doing, everybody? Tim here from the Tactical Defender, and today what I want to review for you today is going to be the full review of the 511 Tactical Rush 12 backpack. As you know, I did do a first impressions video, and pretty much what I said in the video still stands. These are incredible bags. The organizing capabilities and the pouches, the pockets, zippers, net pockets in them are just absolutely very well built. There was a lot of design. You can tell when something is made that they actually really put some thought into it, as opposed to just put something together and ship it out the door and hope we sell 2 million of them, right? A while back, Tom from TacticalDefense.com is now a supporter of my channel. He sent me some 511 Tactical Rush packs, and I kind of been showing you them off and on. And today is going to be, as I said, the full review of the Rush 12 pack. Now, for a very long time, I was using a Maxpedition Condor 2, not for hiking because it's a kind of a small bag, as well as this, the Rush 12. I use it for my EDC bag, and it works fantastic. It did for actually quite a few years. After I got these bags, I'll be honest with you, it was actually kind of hard to kind of put down the Condor bag from Maxpedition and put all my stuff into this and just start using this. I kind of was attached to Maxpedition for a very long time, and I'm very thankful for Tom at TacticalDefense.com for sending me these. I mean, this has now become my EDC bag. I use this every single day. This is my work bag. I load it out with the stuff that I need. If I'm going out for the day with the family, again, this goes with me with all my stuff in it. But I want to take a moment. I want to go over quickly on the outside features. There's not a lot to talk about. It is quite simple, very well made, but very simple. But then we're going to go into the inside, which really separates these bags from other bags, be it Maxpedition, Blackhawk, or whoever, any of the other companies. All good companies, but these definitely stand apart from them. So let's take a look at that right now. All right, so to start, what I want to say is this is the smaller of the three packs. This is the 12, the Rush 12. There's a Rush 24 and a Rush 72. I got the 72 here. I already did a review of the 24. I had to send that back to Tom. That was actually his personal bag, but these here are actually given to me. So this is the smaller of them. Now, I'm not a small guy. I am 250 pounds, 5'11", all right? This would be too small for me to go hiking. Would it work? Of course it would work. I could put some stuff on there, put it on, but as far as a waist strap, forget about it. When I put this on, I'll demonstrate. When I put it on, where I find the straps comfortable, there is a the sternum strap, which it does have. It's very nice. It's kind of on my neck, you know, so that won't work. And I usually don't use these unless I load out a pack and I am going hiking. So for somebody my size, this is a fantastic pack for what I use it for. If you want to make a bug out bag, maybe it's a little bit on the small end. If you want to, as a trunk bag, get home bag, a medical kit, medical bag, a large one, but a medical bag, and or an EDC bag, which is what I use it for. It carries all my stuff that I carry with me every single day, and I still have a lot more room in it if I need it. Okay, I will put all of the dimensions, the cubic inches that it holds and so on in the box below, as well as Tom's information for Tactical Defense. If you're interested in these bags, he has them in stock, and they're just incredible bags. So, all right, so what I wanted to say before I get go, all of the buckles are the Fastex buckles. Very, very strong. Very solid. I've never had one kind of give out on me yet. I've been using this every day for quite a while now. The whole bag is made out of 1050 denier ballistic nylon. very strong bag. I mean, it's got 1-inch PALS webbing all around it, the sides, across the whole front. And personally, I really like that because I like options. And if you've been watching my videos for a while, you understand that. I like options. May not need all them, but they're there if I need them. And I like options. It does have several hook and loop fields, one for name tape, one for a morale patch, a flag, your name, anything like that you want to put. It does have YKK zippers, paracord pulls. The zippers are beautiful. I haven't had a zipper break or come apart on me. Now they are, and I haven't tested it, but they are what they call self-healing zippers. If it was to split, the zipper will go over, you pull the zipper all the way down and back, and your bag is fine again. It does have compression straps. So let's start on this side. It does have compression straps. Again, after you load out the bag, put those on, cinch it down. They are on both sides, the exact same. We do have PALS webbing, nylon webbing, 1-inch webbing up and down both sides, and a good number of it too. I mean, from the top to the bottom of the bag. The back of the bag with the yoke harness, I really like. It's very comfortable. I do understand they recently changed this. It used to have a split in the middle, and by doing away with that, making this one piece and putting the split here, then it takes stress off that. So all the stress isn't on one seam, it's on two, and I can tell you this is extremely comfortable. It's very well padded and very comfortable on my shoulders. Not so much this one, because not that it's uncomfortable, but it's an EDC bag. It's not loaded out. It doesn't have much in it. The big one, the 72 I load that up, good 50, 60 pounds of gear in there, roughly 50 pounds, 55 pounds, and it doesn't hurt. My shoulders are fine, my neck is fine. It fits, it does its job. More PALS webbing down on the side on both. Very comfortable. It, like I said, it does have the 1-inch cord webbing for a sternum strap. Very comfortable backing. It does have padding backing. Now it does have a board. I'm not going to show you that, but this can open up. You can put, let's get these out of the way. It does open up. You can put a 100-ounce water bladder there if you like. It comes out of the top of the bag, and it does have a board inside. You lift up this Velcro piece, and there is a plastic board in there to basically help the bag keep its shape. Again, I don't notice it when I'm using this bag, but with the 72, that board makes a huge difference. All right, the bottom of the bag, it's got a couple PALS, a few inches of PALS webbing there and there, so you can strap whatever you want there. If you want to put something there, I have strapped actually a tripod there. It worked out very well. It does have 2 grommet, 2 holes there, drainage holes in case you get any water inside. All right, so very simply, the very top of the bag has a very nice, strong grab handle. I use this all the time. I swear to God, this really sets good bags apart from other bags. I've had bags in the past without that, and it really is a pain in the butt grabbing this when you're pulling it out of the car, off the table, in the house, and then out of the house, and then out of the car. You have one of these, it's just perfect. It really works very well. It does have a very small pocket at the top here that is fleece lined. Okay, you can put cell phone, glasses, sunglasses, anything you don't want scratched or ruined goes right in there. It does have 2 holes on each side covered by a very strong hook and loop field. There's a hole there for your tube, for your H2O, for your water. And then the front of the bag, all right? Front of the bag has a smaller pocket up at the top. Again, YKK zippers, very strong, very nice pocket, generous size. I put my keys, all kinds of stuff in there. You can even put your cell phone there, whatever. And then it has a larger pocket. Here, much larger pocket there. This would be your admin pocket, more or less. It's got another zipper pocket here. Big zipper pocket. You got all these pens, anything you want to put, some first aid kit, some personal items, and then it's got two pockets right here on the back side of this flap. You can put things in there. These will hold a AR-15 or AK-47 magazine. I've had those in there, and they hold it actually very well. And all of the sewing is high tensile strength sewing, just not your ordinary average thread, as well as taped seams, double, triple stitching everywhere. I mean, the sewing on these, and I look for that when I look at bags, and I mentioned that in my other videos. I always look for sewing, because everybody can get the same handle, everybody can get the same denier material, the nylon, but not everybody sews the same. And if they just put a couple pieces of thread there, you and I know it's not going to last. I do not see this coming apart at all for a very, very long time. Now, undo the compression straps, one on each side. Now, this is something that I really like about the 511 bags. The zippers, unlike another bag I've had, I won't mention, go all the way to the bottom, and it opens up. And I really like that. I've had other bags, again, great bags. The zipper stops halfway, right? Stops there. You have to flop that open, and you're digging around inside for what you need. This opens up all the way, more or less like a suitcase. Here is the pocket on the inside. This is the felt line pocket, or fleece line pocket from up here. You can see it in there. All right, here's the hole for your water bladder, comes out there. You have this large pocket. Suitcase design, opens up all the way. You can really get at everything you have. Very large pocket here with a shock cord and a shock cord lock. You can put stuff in there, cinch that down. And that's pretty much the open area. But then here, I'm going to turn it around this way. All right, on the back of the front of the pack, you have two large, well, one medium and one large, very strong, well-made nylon pockets with zippers. Again, all YKK zippers. You can put all your stuff there. So it's not a question of just an open bag. You open it up and then everything is kind of piled around. You have places to put stuff. I put smaller items in these, and I always know where they are, and I really like the mesh pockets because then I can open it up and see exactly what I'm looking for, what pocket I put it in. Larger items that I don't want flopping around, moving around, they go right in there. I can cinch that down like I said, and they're gonna stay in there. And I like that. I love the fact that it opens up. When I'm out hiking or I'm doing something, not so much with this bag because I don't hike with it, but the 72, the 24, I did that. I'm in the field, and I needed something. I put the pack down and I'm not fishing around inside trying to guess what I'm grabbing. You open it up and everything is nice and neat right there for me. And pretty much for the most part, especially the 72, it all stays right where you need it. The 72 actually has more pockets in there than this one, the 12. But it's just an incredible bag, a wonderful bag, very, very well made. All right, that is the 511 Rush 12 pack. I'm actually really losing my light right now. I apologize if it seems like I'm rushing this video, but I gotta say, fantastic stuff. Now I want to quickly say I used to have a website. I used to sell the very same stuff Tom does at tacticaldefense.com. For various reasons I closed my business and got into some other stuff. But anyway, at the time, this is quite a few years ago, 511 in my personal opinion wasn't what it is today. 511 Tactical has, and the best way I can describe it, has evolved. They've really, I mean, this stuff is just so well made, so well thought out, and I've got a lot of packs. I've had a lot of bags and Versa packs and all that stuff, and you can tell when a company just slaps together some material and calls it a name and then tries to go sell a bunch of them. And you can tell the companies, and you probably will agree, that you can tell the company that really used it, really put time and thought into it and said, you know what, well, this ain't, we're not going to use this, we're going to use this, or we can do this, people will need this, but they're not going to need that. And they did that with this series. I'm very, very happy with 511 Tactical now. I plan on getting more of their gear. The 72 pack, Rush 72, has literally become my new backpacking pack. It fits all my camera equipment, tripod, audio equipment, the stuff I'm bringing into the field to test and do reviews. It's just amazing bag. This is now my EDC bag. Fantastic bag. This here usually sells for $100, maybe a little bit less. At $99 or $100, it's well worth $100. You're going to have this bag for a very long time. It's a fantastic bag. Now remember, if you're my size, maybe even bigger, it's not going to be that great of a bag for hiking. It's a great bag for, as I said, a get-home bag, trunk bag, medical bag, and maybe a diaper bag, EDC bag, which is what I use it for, and it's actually kind of big for an EDC bag. Only because I'm big and the straps don't fit around me that well. I can't use a sternum strap, but I don't have to. It's a fantastic bag. It's now replaced my, actually, 2 Max Edition bags, and I plan on using this for a very, very long time. And we'll see what else 511 comes out with. We'll see if they can beat this particular design. Anyway, everybody, really, I appreciate you watching this video. Go check out Tom's website, tacticaldefense.com. He always has these in stock along with a whole bunch of other really, really cool stuff. His information will be down below. Be well, stay safe. Go check out the 511 Tactical Rush Series bags. They're fantastic bags. All 3 of them are amazing. They're just fantastic bags. I'll be using them for a very long time, for many, many years, as I said. Okay, everybody, thank you for watching. Be well, stay safe. Bye. You see this? You see us everywhere. 511, this message is to you. You keep making bags and gear like this, this will be true. We will see your gear everywhere. Keep making gear this well, this good, this strong, this well thought out. You will see us everywhere, okay? Bye, everybody.